Hello, people. Welcome to the channel Super Acadêmico. And today I'm going to talk about something more personal about the channel. I started the channel in 2018, I think, uh, right after I lost a job as a teacher, and so I think I started the channel to be able to talk about the subjects that I used to teach in class, like sociology, philosophy, anthropology, communication, and I think that's it. And since then, I began to realize that some things about social media works better because of the connection between people. So I'd like to talk about my personal experience in social media since then. I guess I started to be in social media 2012, but it was institutional uh, organizational profile that I used to run as a coordinator in a course. And so I would not express myself very much in social media. In 2014, I started my new job as a press aide in a public publisher. So I started to run another organizational profile in social media, mainly Facebook and after Instagram. But since 2014, I felt the need to be in social media with a personal profile because I want to express some opinions, especially political opinions, without harming any other of the organization profile. So it would be me talking, not those organizations that I was representing. So the opinions, of course, were not very extreme. Uh, just this day, my opinions are not extreme about anything. It's I think a part of my skeptical way of seeing things. I mostly think that I am wrong about things. I may be wrong, so I always put in doubt my beliefs. But I felt the need to express that because in 2014, during the president election here in Brazil, there were many contents about the election that I felt that were not necessarily true. It seems more like a joke, but I felt that people were taking serious at the point that they were sharing. They were people were uh, propelling these opinions through things that seems to be joke, but it wasn't. Now today we know that those contents were made on purpose. The people that formulate, that create this kind of content, that used to uh, put some kind of a label in certain people, certain politics, certain artists, were something that were very programmed. And today we know that social media is used to uh, uh, to advertise, to uh, public turn public certain lines of thoughts that are not necessarily true, and mostly they appeal to the people's prejudice about something. Like I remember there was a song that someone created, apparently in a very spontaneous way, a song about a port that was built was built was be built uh, in Cuba by the Brazilian construction company that became famous years later for corruption scandals. I don't need name, just you if you search, you find the name of this company. And and there was a song that says that the Brazilian government does everything for other countries, but not to us, not for Brazil. It was strange. I thought it was just a joke, of course, because it was a funny song. But it was uh, distributing a line of thought that says something that appeals for the prejudice of someone that already believes that Brazilian governments at the time were incompetent, were more more connected to the ideology around the world, left ideology around the world, than with the Brazilian interests. So I was amused by the song, by the reaction of the people, and then I started to realize that the song was telling something that wasn't true, and it was an investment. It was something that was inside capitalist thought, but it was transformed into some kind of ideological expression of the government at the time. So I wanted to, I felt the need to express my opinion about that. I remember a former student of mine, when she was posting some of these contents, I comment that that special something uh, wasn't didn't seem very much truthful. It seems that was something made up, and she said something like, "I don't care. I just like to advertise uh, to share things that I agree with." And then, since I was uh, her teacher, I questioned her about this line of thought, and she said, "I didn't know that you were militant, you were a believer, or something like that, in the left." I said, "No, I'm just a militant. I'm a believer in the truth. I want the truth to be advertised, not lies just because you agree with that lie." Funny that uh, 8 years later now, now we're 2022, this line of thinking that creates a truth about something that if you repeat to yourself many times, you just believe it. Is like the pattern, it's like the main thought of people that are now questioning the Brazilian election. So I think that social media is very important for me now to express this kind of uh, attempts to keep the truth out, and don't let just your belief, your line of belief or ideology becomes more important than the factual, the actual truth when it shows to you. So it shouldn't be more important for the people to have their satisfaction of narrative about the narrative. Please, please the narrative becomes more important than the truth itself. So I think it's important today that I put out this video in English because I I've been mainly concentrate these English videos in the channels talking about movies, or my stories, and I thought it was important to bring this line of thought because the channel is supposed to be a channel for academic, to studies, to things that, and not that movies and stories are not important in that matter. It's very important to me too. But for the people to know that and keep following the channel and maybe embracing the, this wish of making truth about uh, the discourse, the speech about the reality that we have today, this problem that shouldn't exist. It's amazing that exists the kind of thing that denies truths, denies actual truths in science just because goes against, apparently against some ideology that put in people's minds. So that was the video for today. I hope you enjoy. Make comments about the video, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and also share the video to anyone that may be interested in. So, okay, till next time. Bye bye.